What's up YouTube? Fraser back here again. If you're new to the channel, I want to welcome you. I've just loved documenting my journey of what I'm learning on my way to the top, right? And the way to becoming multi-millionaire, living a completely free life and creating that new blueprint for the next generations in my family and for those around me as well. So I just want to say, it's an amazing journey. Never give up on yourself, right? Never give up. There's going to be times that you get tested and there's going to be situations that you think, man, is it ever going to happen? Trust me, that is where the breakthroughs are. See though, that time right there, that's where 99% of people quit. So you just make it through that time. There's a saying, you'd never quit on a good day, so don't quit on a bad day, right? So if you're ever feeling like, man, feeling a bit down, feeling like this isn't the path for you, whatever you're doing, just know, would you be feeling like that if you were having a good day? Listen, every day is a good day. So, that's a strong coffee, right? I just wanted to come on here, right, and just share. I've been getting into running a bit more recently, and I think it's really good because it really is a mental game. Your body definitely gives out before your mind does. No, let me rephrase that. Your mind definitely gives out before the body does. So I've been listening to like some David Goggins and stuff when I've been out, because I'm like, man, I need to shock my paradigm. I need to shock my mind into like, no, this is easy. This is easy. So, he says something really powerful. He said, when you think you are done, like when you think you've hit your limits, you are completely done, you're actually about 40% done. You get 60% in like these reserves back here, this big reservoir of energy that you don't even know until you tap into that like place in your mind, and then boom, you get another 60%. And today, I went a nice like trail run, and there was a few times where I was like, man, I'm feeling a bit cooked here, and then I'm like, nah, I'm not even 40% yet, not even 40%, and I swear it changed my whole mentality and gave me more energy. So, believe what you will, but at the end of the day, I mean, if it gives you the energy, I mean, it works, right? So it's pretty cool to see how you can actually like influence your own mind, how you can psych your mind out. So just remember this, everything that happens to you is good. There's always something good in it. Might not look like it from the outside, the physical right now, but trust me, it's all working out for you, right? All you have to know is where you're going, right? Do you have, one of these? What's this, Fraser? It's a goal card, right? I have my goal written down on a card. I carry it with me. I read it throughout the day. I read it every morning, read it every night. And I think from this goal, I think from this person, what would this person that wrote down here, this version of Fraser, what would he do in this situation? And if you're living on that frequency, you're thinking from there, then it's only a matter of time. No matter what happens, day by day, because it might not look as if these puzzle pieces are fitting together to create that picture. So you're like, what's going on? But you just never know what each day is going to bring. So I just want to jump on here. I didn't even know what I was going to share. Just thought I'd jump on here and just rant a little bit. If you haven't, gave running a try as well. I used to hate running, and that's another thing. I used to say that I hated it. So my mindset was always geared towards, man, I hate that. I'm not good at it. And then it was actually, during 2020, I read a book, and it was The Miracle Morning, really good book by Hal Elrod. And it got me, importance of morning routines, got me to understand that. And then he talked about, he was the same, hated running, but then he started to tell himself, hey, I love running. I just thought, hey, what's the worst that happens, right? I still hate it. I started lying to myself and saying, hey, I love running. And, I actually really started to enjoy it. And I still have a love-hate relationship with it. I hate actually going and doing it, but I love the mental battle, because when you push through it, I don't think there's much else like running, I'll be honest. I've been into sports my whole life, golf, football, weightlifting, mountain biking, all that stuff. Nothing quite compares to running in my eyes, because you're always on the go. If you're going down a hill, you're still having to run. You're on a bike, you can freewheel, you're coasting, you're chilling, and same with other sports and things. So I love weightlifting, but again, you're getting breaks. This is like, there's no escape, and I like that because it shows you who you are. Don't let anybody ever question who you are. All that matters is who you know you are. Other people might look at it and, you know, have their own opinions. That's up to them. At the end of the day, all that matters is how you look at you. That's all that matters. Your outer world, it will eventually shape itself to the way that you look at you. Because other people in the world, they look at you the way that you look at you. That's why some people are just, they love themselves, and other people are attracted to them. And other people, they don't think very highly of themselves, so what does other people do? They don't think very highly of that person either. So the world looks at you how you look at you, alright? So go ahead, raise your standards of yourself. Go ahead and actually, you know, commit to change, man. Commit to being that best version of yourself. It doesn't take a whole lot of, you know, effort. Once you've made the decision, once you've made that decision, it's like when I went out to go out that run today, I was like, I've made the decision to be here, but in the morning when I woke up, I'm like, man, I don't really want to go, like, I think it was only like 7 miles, 8 miles or something. I'm like, I don't really want to actually do it, but I want the feeling after it. So when I made the decision I'm going to do it, then it was easy, right? Maybe not easy, but it was a lot easier than it was in my mind initially when I'm lying in bed, my alarms just went off and I'm thinking, God, I want to just chill. I want to just lie in bed. Much easier than going out this run. But that's when you make the decision, things become easier. So in whatever regards that you are working on right now in your life, just make that decision that whatever happens, you're going to be on this path regardless. No matter what gets thrown at you, you will remain solid on that path, that journey, on plan, and the universe will just bend and, well, you know what? This person, they ain't backing down. I tried throwing this at them and they're still just like remaining positive, grateful. I tried throwing that, same thing. Oh, do you know what? Just give them it. Just give her it. I'm telling you right now. I'm going to document the whole journey on here as well. You know what I'm like? I just love sharing it. I'm not on here preaching. I'm just sharing things that I learned along my way that I hopefully can help the next person, because, you know, that's what we're here to do, right? Become the best versions of ourselves, share that person with the world to inspire more and more people to, you know, just become better as a collective, all right? So love you all. I'll see you on the next one. Let's go out there and crush some goals.